But overall, the build quality is quite good. I don't like the softness of the center button. I do love the scrolling effect for maybe if I'm web browsing, but definitely not for weapons. Maybe your guy sets your firing control with the scroll wheel, so when you see the thing, you just set on single. You set the fire button here, the left click here, and you just go boom. That might be useful. But other than that, I don't see any other use for having a free-floating scroll wheel for any sort of gaming. And then another problem is the side buttons here, which is strangely not configured. As you can see, it's just like so. You look here, and this guy is actually a little bit further up, and it's smaller, the middle button, which poses a problem because if I were to configure all three buttons for each different actions, when I press the middle button, it's not a problem. But if I want to touch the top button, I might accidentally depress the middle button because it's just you can't feel the difference when you press it. When you press both of them, you can't tell you press both of them. You will see the effect when you do it, but you barely can feel it. So when you want to press the top one, you have to actually rock your thumb forward to press the top one, and you want to press the back one, you have to rock your thumb back. So the back of your thumb rocks against it, and then to press the forward button, you have to rock. For me, you have to rock my thumb to the top. And when I press the middle, I have to more or less push like this, which, as you just now may or may not heard, I accidentally pressed two buttons at the same time. So I don't know. Maybe they should have separated them or something like that, or just give a more defined definition to the profile of the button so that you could tell if you're pressing. And then they have this cross bridge here, this bridging top. So when you press here, and in a fit of a battle, in a fit of a firefight in a MW2, you might get too excited. You're like, oops! You press all three buttons at one time, which is wonderful. The micro programming for the mouse is quite good. I mean, the set point software is quite good, and configuring micros are quite nice. I managed to get it to do a 3-fire burst within 200 milliseconds. You can configure how many milliseconds for each click if you want to, or you can just set the customer how fast you want to click it. Click, 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 and then that's it. Or you can edit the milliseconds to have it a more uniform speed or something like that. It's really up to you. I'll show you a quick screenshot of what that looks like. Or not a screenshot, but a quick view of what that looks like at the end of the video. The build quality, as usual, is standard Logitech. For this price, is high-end. It's really nice, and well, that's all I can say. Of course, this is my mouse for jeez, I can't remember. I think 5 years. Is it? Yeah, I think 5-6 years. Yeah, 5-6 years, maybe longer. I can't remember. As you can see, the paint job is fantastic. It hasn't worn off. For 5-6 years of gaming, and I game a hell lot with this mouse. And so I expect the G500 to have exactly the same quality. It would last me 5 or 6 years. I especially expect it to last longer than that. And I have not changed the mouse pads since that time too. So I really do expect this guy to last that long. So what do I think about the G500? Well, if you're upgrading from the G5, which you shouldn't really need to, because like I said, I had this mouse for 6 years. You might need to get used to the turning speed being not the same, and of course the 3 buttons here, which I think is badly designed, in my opinion. For my thumb, it's badly designed. But overall, it's a great mouse. The buttons, fantastic. You can hear the clicking. It's like, ooh. Sweet noise. The scroll wheel could have been a little bit more stiffer, more tighter on lock mode, because I don't like it. It's too free flowing in my opinion. The change from rubber to texture to plastic is not bad. I could get used to it. I mean, there is a better grip. There's no sticky feeling. There is better grip, but I don't know how long that's gonna last. But overall, yeah, I can recommend this mouse to anyone who wants to buy a mid-range decent gaming mouse, this would fit the bill. It's a pity about the buttons. So the custom micro recording software is not bad for Logitech. It does capture really quickly. It even states the milliseconds, so you can adjust. If you can keep it as as you record it in milliseconds, how fast you press the buttons, or the mouse buttons as the case is, or you can edit the milliseconds to any number you want, and how fast you want, to have a uniform speed if you want to. So that's not bad. I mean, in terms of software, since I last touched the Setpoint software, which was quite a long time ago, about 2 years ago, it has improved quite a lot. You can customize, like I said, the DPI and the micro keys. So on the software side of things, more or less a very finished product. And coupled with a great mouse like this, I don't see any reason why you should not choose the Logitech. Maybe you might consider the Sidewinder X5, but I'm a Logitech fanboy, and I like the long, pebble-like shape for the feel. So you can, rest your bottom of your palm here, rest your hands on top here, and you have more or less, fully, in my opinion, a fully rested feel, and your thumb is resting on the small wing down here. So I mean, for me, like I said, it's a perfect mouse. But I would recommend since it's such a contoured mouse, you might have to go to the PC shop where you want to buy it from, and actually grab a feel, see if it fits your hand or not. So anyway, this is ig33ku signing off.